So I just got a new pack of these Polar Pro ND filters for GoPro, and I just wanted to show you guys how the footage looks when you use these filters with your GoPro. It's a pack of 3, each with a different grading. We've got ND8, ND16 and ND32. I just wanted to note that this is not a sponsored video ad for Polar Pro. I just like the quality of these glasses that Polar Pro makes, and I've decided to show you some before and after videos to help you guys decide whether it's a good choice to get some of these. Hey, I'm Andy, filmmaker and author of Project GoPro, my online video making school where I help people make better videos with action cameras like GoPro. You can download the free GoPro settings cheat sheet down in the description that has already helped a lot of people get started with GoPro settings. Go and check it out. So before showing you some of the before and after videos, let me introduce what ND filters do, where it's ideal to use them, and the differences between ND filters, polarized filters, and the red filters. What are neutral density or ND filters? ND filters essentially work like sunglasses for your camera. You might have realized that during sunny days, GoPro produces images that seem too crispy. So by applying the appropriate ND filter, photos and videos will look softer and smoother. You can achieve nice silky effects like the one shown on the waterfall photo. What are polarizing or PL GoPro filters? Have you ever filmed something or taken a picture and you find really harsh glares or like blown out white sky? That's exactly what polarizing filter or CPL filters do. They eliminate, the reflections on water or like on other surfaces. Since light reflected from a non-metallic surface becomes polarized, these filters, this is an ND filter, but polarized filters should suppress the glare from surfaces or the sea, for example, giving you like the contrast that was otherwise lost in these videos or pictures. What are underwater GoPro filters? Underwater filters are designed to bring back the colors that are often lost as we descend in the ocean. Starting with the red or magenta, the reason why underwater filters are of this color. Like I've got a few here, you can see red and magenta filters, which are different from ND filters and polarized filters. In fact, these filters are only used underwater. So as you can see, each filter has its function, so don't get confused when you are going to buy them. You can find them on Amazon. I will leave the links down in the description, so you can find them quickly if you want to buy them. When should you use ND filters on GoPro? Now let me give you a few examples of when it would be ideal to use ND filters on GoPro, along with some before and after footage. So like I mentioned before, ND filters are very useful when it's like very sunny or like you are in a bright environments. They work like sunglasses basically. So yeah, you wouldn't use sunglasses at night, right? So it doesn't make sense to use them at night. Today is pretty sunny, a little bit cloudy, and so I'm gonna use, in the first test, I'm gonna use the ND filter, the filter ND8, which is not so dark. It should work fine. When I apply the filter, then I'm gonna be able to select manual settings on the shutter speed. That means I can have my shutter speed double the frame rate, which will give more like a cinematic look to my film. If I don't use ND filters, that means that the GoPro will choose automatically the shutter speed by itself. And when it's too sunny, when it's too bright, the scene is too bright, then you're gonna have a shutter speed of like, too high shutter speed. It will be very fast. And so your footage might look too crispy and like not so cinematic. Now, this is with shutter speed, automatic shutter speed. Now I'm gonna put a filter on it, clip it on. Alright, now we have the ND8 filters applied on the GoPro, and I just switched from automatic settings to ProTune settings. So I selected ISO of 100, ISO min and ISO max of 100, and shutter speed at double the frame rate, because I'm using a frame rate of about 60 FPS, so then the shutter speed should be the double, and it's actually 1/120. And in this way, as I mentioned before, the footage should look more cinematic. It should be more smooth and better, basically. This is with the filter. Let me know what you think comparing filter, ND8 filter, and not having a filter. This is on manual setting again. Before we looked at auto settings without any filter. Another useful way you can use ND filters is for long exposure photography. It's pretty cool. The effect you have by using these filters is very cool. This allows you to increase the time of the shutter speed on your GoPro, even like during daylight, so that with a longer time of shutter speed, if you photograph like say water or anything that is moving, you would see like the water would be very smooth and silky. So that's a nice effect. Let's have a look at it. Alright, I hope that you found this video useful. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bells so you'll be notified when a new video comes out. Don't forget to download the GoPro settings cheat sheet. You'll find it down in the description. Thanks so much for watching, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.